Good morning, everyone. Um, it's a beautiful Friday morning. Just got my hair cut. And I wanted to discuss a quick subject with you guys today and share with you guys one of my most prized possession, a certificate that I have. And I'll show it to you at the end. But I wanted to talk to you today about some of the training that I've gone through. I'm a good teacher, but I'm a very good student. And I'm always seeking out other knowledge. And some of my past is I've been through training with some life coaching experiences and life training courses like the EST that I went to, one of the oldest ones, that I went through PSI, which is PSI, which is people synergistically involved. That I went through Lifespring and Forum. And these are all wonderful, wonderful experiences. But I want to talk to you about one of them. I remember in Lifespring, we took a basic course, which was like 4 days, and we took an advanced course, which was 5 days. And recently, I reached out to them again, and I wanted to kind of go over the courses again, and they recommended me to take the mastery course, which I didn't know anything about. And I remember in the basic course and the advanced course, there was a lot of drilling on who I am, and our behavior and what to do. And one of the things that I really clearly remember was when somebody's late, they would just drill you. I mean, they would just drill you if you were a few seconds late sitting on a chair. And this was a little bit less in the advanced course, but in the beginner's course, it was very important. And it got to a point that people were almost, including me, were almost like waiting for someone to be late. And they're like, oh my God, they're going to tear this guy apart. And they would ask him questions and, go through some stuff. And, I, instead of looking at that person being me, I always looked down on them like, oh my God, I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they're doing this, Anyway. So I registered for the advanced course, and I went through it. It was wonderful. And the mastery. I remember going to the mastery class. And I remember right before walking in, I was late. I probably like 30 seconds, maybe a minute late. And as soon as I walked in, I knew, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get it. Right? They're going to go off, and all these emotions came out. And I'll never forget this moment where the teacher didn't even notice me, that I was late. I sat down, went through the first hour and a half of the training, which was wonderful. But that one little thing bugged me, like, oh, bugged me at the same time, made me like, oh, I got away with it. Like, they didn't notice. They're not going to drill me. And so after an hour and a half, I actually reached out to the coach. And I said, Coach, I just want to let you know, I don't know if I did that in the name of confessing my sin, or I just wanted to be a good student, like let him know that I know, and for whatever reason. I told him that I was late, and I want to acknowledge that. Again, I don't know what my motive in that moment was, but I did. And it's the funniest thing and the best experience is that the coach put his arm around me, said, my friend, if you cannot manage your time over being on time, and more importantly, control the conversations that you had in the last hour and a half about being late and carrying that in your head and moving it around and massaging it and making yourself look good in front of me right now. If you cannot do that and manage your time, was the first one, my friend, you're in the wrong class. This is a mastery class. And I remember I just stood there thinking like, whoa. Like, what just happened, Because I expected the stuff before, Anyway, that's one of the defining moments where I wanted to stop being called a master of anything. And I remember in my basic course, advanced course, we always got a certificate of completion, which was wonderful. Just loved having it. Loved that piece of paper. And I wanted to share with you guys today a piece of certificate that's in my office, and it has been in my office for a long time. And some people come and ask me about it, once in a while when they notice. Otherwise, they don't really notice. But it's just for me. So I don't know, hopefully you guys can see. This is my actual certificate of completion of the mastery course. That's right. It's a blank white paper rolled up in a beautiful blue ribbon. Beautiful. And I think it was in that minute that I got it. Now listen to me carefully. I can tell you what we did in mastery course, but I'm not supposed to. But I'm going to tell you what it came down to, summarize it. Between stimulus and response, between what happens to me and how I react to it, there's a space. And that space lies my freedom to choose. Lies my freedom, not my liberty. Because liberty is doing what you want to do when you want to do it. And this is a beautiful country. We all have liberty. But freedom, my friend, freedom lies in that one little space. What happens to us, how we react to it. And that was the course about mastery. And so when I hear people say, I'm a master of this, a master of that, and I see them respond poorly in their everyday life, in the most smallest things, not big things, small things. I used to notice that a lot about other people, till I noticed that was a trap by itself. I stopped noticing. It doesn't matter to me what other people do. But what matters to me goes back to me and say, what am I using, am I working on my muscle between these two? Or am I sometimes drinking the poison, hoping somebody else would die? Somebody makes me mad. Somebody does something to me. Am I really drinking that poison and praying to God and hoping they would die? I don't know. So that was my lesson I wanted to share with you. I'm going to go get the phone right now and wish you guys a great weekend.